Dear Diary, this journey has been an eventful one so far. We just completed our third divine beast, and with only one more beast to take on, I begin to reflect on all the challenges we've overcome thus far. Looking off into the distance, Hyrule Castle shrouded in darkness, I know that time is of the essence. However, there is a part of me that simply cannot help looking out at the peaks and valleys, exploring, and discovering new locations scattered around this vast plain. Today, we take on the fourth divine beast, and I cannot wait to see what challenges await us there. We've done well so far in staying alive. Let's hope our luck doesn't run out just yet. Or, maybe we'll get distracted and never actually reach the village at all. You really never know. Either way, let's get to it. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Letters from Hyrule, our journey together through Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And as you can see here, we've made some good progress. We've got 3 divine beasts tamed and locked in on Hyrule Castle. And as we make our way to the 4th divine beast, I'm excited and I'm ready. And I don't know what's going to happen after we finish the 4th beast. I would assume it, we're not just going to go straight to Hyrule Castle after that. But I'm not really sure. But I figured, while we have this momentum and we just conquered Vah Rudania, that we might as well head down to this area. And then from there, I don't know. From there, I guess we'll see. I mean, obviously, after we, if we do, which I plan to, I think we'll finish the 4th divine beast today. And then from there, we've got some additional stuff. Like I want to get the master sword. I want to get the master sword. I want to do the Terry Town quest. So that might actually be what we do in the next episode. We may try to see if we can, do the complete Terry Town quest, because that looks like that could be a lot of fun. And then see where we go from there. I mean, I potentially see us also doing seeing if we could track down all of the remaining memories. I think that could be a lot of fun as well. But yeah, I figured while we have this momentum, we might as well jump into the 4th divine beast and see what that area has in store for us. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the endless love and support on this series. It really has meant the world that I've gotten the chance to, share in this experience with so many of you, and it's just been a good time. So I hope that you've enjoyed it just as much as I have. This has been a fun time. Now, I want to see what this is over here. This thigh flow ruins. I honestly have no idea. I figure we go this way, and then we'll teleport. I think from there we'll teleport to the more southern part of the map, and then start unlocking that area. The goal, I think, really for today is to unlock the rest of the towers and then take on the village. So I'm going to try my best not to do a bunch of dilly-dallying. But you know me. That's going to be tough. I'm going to try to stay focused, though. All right, looks like we're getting close. Wow, they're shooting arrows at us? Petty. Free arrows, though. I'll take it. All right, so that seems to be the Korok Forest. As you can see, one of the shrines that we unlocked, during our time doing that one. I really enjoyed the Korok Forest. I know I said this before, if you watched our Korok Forest episode, but I do wish that there were a bit more, I would say, just a bit more to do in the forest. You know, more that we could explore and all that kind of thing. But, I mean, it's still fun. All right, so just around this bend, we should be good. I'm excited to see what these ruins are, though. I feel like there's so much to explore. I think we might even have an episode dedicated to just exploring the random little areas that we have yet to really look at. Like there's this icon here, whatever this thing is. It looks like some sort of maze. I feel like I'd like to check that one out. And there's another one right over here as well. This sort of like structure looks the same. And so, yeah, I definitely would like to take a look at both of those and then kind of go from there. I definitely feel like we're going to have another episode dedicated to just exploring before we actually, you know, kind of wrap up the game. So, you know, if you're worried that we're almost done, I feel like we still got a few episodes left for sure. I would assume that after beating this fourth divine beast, it's going to kind of, I don't know if there's going to be like another quest or two. I feel like there probably will be. Oh, wow. He actually, okay, well. Oh, the hardest boss in the game. This damn bat. All right, let's go over here. I'm not sure where. It's a pretty barren area, surprisingly. I would almost expect there to be, I don't know, something up here. Maybe some towers or like, you know, some shrines or something. I don't see anything around here. Oh, no. Is that a meteor rod? I think it might be. That one looks way more intense than the other rod I've seen. Oh, wow. Did we kill him? We just hit him once. Okay. All right, we got to get rid of something, though. I know I don't need to hold on to this torch, but I like it, you know? And we probably don't need all of these. I mean, these cobble crushers I want to keep, as well as the sledgehammer and, you know, some other things as well, but I probably don't need to keep the drill shaft. This is actually a tough decision. I know I don't need to keep the korok leaf either. That's probably a waste of a slot. But I like the korok leaves though, you know? But I know just like the torches, you can pretty much find the korok leaves everywhere. Like there's really no need to hold on to one. But I always think about, you know, what if I come across a boat, you know, and I want to I want to travel the traditional way. You know, I want to just take a raft, you know, across to an area. You know what I mean? Like, okay, actually, I am going to keep that Korok leaf because I just remembered that there is an area. There is an area that we will need you know, a raft. Or we'll need a Korok leaf. I don't know what else to trade, though. I mean, the torch, I guess. All right. Fine. I will keep the Korok leaf. To think that we spent all that money or all those Korok seeds to upgrade our... I don't even know where I dropped that leaf at. This is unfortunate. Did I already lose it? I'm trying to see where I dropped it at. I thought it was right here. Is that it? No, that's our bow. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I feel like our leaf just disappeared. But the bow we can see though, that's so weird. And the torch too. Yeah, the Korok leaf just disappeared. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh wow, look at that. It looks like just... Oh no, that's some kind of ruins. I wonder if it's connected to the... What the heck is that? Oh wow. Some sort of tower? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? I can't believe I didn't have a bow equipped. Like, what am I doing? There we go. And then I fall again. That's just the weirdest thing. Oh, do they have bomb arrows? Oh, they most certainly do. And he almost hit me. Take one of those. I'll take one of those bows. Why not? Totally worth it. Looks like we're fighting it out. Good stuff. I'm surprised you lived through that. Oh my gosh, he really just one-shot us. I also didn't have a shield up. Wow, he really took a ton of hits. Holy moly. Yeah, he's definitely dead. I probably shouldn't just waste my bomb arrows. They're just so fun to use. Do you have a different shield? Wow, we find a lot of these night shields now, which is pretty good. Hopefully the prize is worth it. All that for a ruby. Okay, well, it was semi worth it. I would say those are useful things. I would just assume with like a tower or a fortress built up like this that there would be some kind of, you know, one of those little, one of those skull chests or something that you had to take out all the enemies to do. Wow, I've never seen this. What is this? It looks like it's shrouded in the same sort of magic that shrouds Korok Forest. And so I am curious, but it does look like there are potential specific areas that you're supposed to enter it from. Most specifically this way. But I'm going to see what happens if we just try to jump in, you know? Traveler from beyond these woods, you are now faced with a trial. Find the shrine within these dark ruins. Oh. What the heck? You see what I'm saying? This is why a torch would have been nice. That's all I'm saying. A torch would have fixed this. Is that a torch? Oh, baby. It is. See, this is what I'm saying. Now, as much as I don't want to get rid of a sledgehammer, I think we might have to. We might have to. I'm fully convinced that sledgehammers are the most valuable things in this game. I'll light this place up a little bit. Oh no, did that really not work? Oh, and a fire rod. Definitely not the trial I was expecting. I really just need I need to be able to light this. There we go. All right. So now we have at least some way that we can at least see. This is a perfect example why I should always have a torch in our inventory. Now, there's got to be some way that we can light this area up. It seems like they want us to use the rods. Spin move. It seems like the little thing is going to follow us forever, but I refuse to fight. Okay, it looks like we may have found a way in. Here we go.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
All right, well. All right, at least we have a little bit of light. Oh, and a flame spear. A magical spear forged in the magma of Death Mountain. Attack when the blade glows to expel powerful flames. I will say the decision of what to use is getting tougher. Can we go up any higher? What is that? Oh, is that one of those giants? Just hanging out in here? Oh my gosh, he's like right there. All right, we're gonna need as much light as we can. All right, seems pretty good. He has like a giant orb too. Thank goodness it's not like a super challenging one. We're just gonna keep at it. There we go. All right. A roasted trout. This trout can be found all over Hyrule. Served river to table, it's simply cooked for a soft and flaky flesh with a mild flavor. And a sneaky river escargot. Sneaky river snail roasted whole in its shell. The meat is soft and a little chewy. Pulling away the meat from the shell is in one go fills you with a sense of accomplishment. Alright, some good stuff here. I know this knight's bow, yeah, it's got to be damage, right? I'll take this one. It gives us... oh, critical hit. Pretty cool. Alright, so obviously this orb has to be pretty important. The problem is I have no idea where to take it. And I surely don't want to just leave it. Because, you know, I don't really know if I'd be able to find my way back here. But I just want to check to see that the area is not here, which it is. I was worried I was going to go the wrong way, but we got it. To be honest with you, I'm surprised we found our way to the boss and to this tower, which I'm assuming is the tower that we needed to find. A lot easier than I thought we would. All right, there we go. A shrouded shrine is complete. This one was interesting, though. I will say that. And even with the torches, you still can't see anything in this place. Like, we'd have to light... I guess there's a lot more that I didn't light. All right, I guess we don't need this anymore. I'm just going to climb up. Definitely one of the most interesting shrines that I feel like we found in this game. Outside of like the Korok Forest itself, I would say this was definitely one of the more unique ways to find a puzzle or a shrine. And thankfully there's no like actual like puzzle in it. However, I would have preferred something a bit more interesting than an ancient core, but I will take it. At least we know that, you know, we could fast travel here for some reason. I don't know a situation in which we would want to fast travel there, but we could. Anyway, let's head down to the south now. I know there's probably a ton of stuff in this area, or, you know, there's the whole Hebra Mountains that we never explored. So, you know, like I said, I think maybe our next episode that we do will be dedicated toward just doing this whole area, the Hebra Mountains, and obviously like the whole Central Hyrule and stuff we'll probably save for like the final episode, just exploring this area, then taking on the castle and all that. But even over here, like Mount Lunairu, there's like this whole area, this whole thing, the Nager snowfield, all that stuff that we've never really like explored, you know, because the quest kind of took us around this area but never took us to it. So I wonder what would be there outside of, you know, like what is this, Peak of Awakening? Like that's got to be something pretty cool. Anyway, good stuff, you know, good stuff. So I definitely want to explore a bit more of what this world has to offer before we, you know, move on to Hyrule Castle. But again, I think we'll save all that for the next episode. For now, I want to focus on doing something that really scratches the brain a little bit, you know, and that is unlocking the rest of the map. There's a lot of areas that we don't really know about, and after spending quite a bit of time up north in foresty areas and volcanoes, it'll be nice to be in an area like this with a bit of scenery. All right, so first things first, we need to find this tower. Whatever that is it. That one's already tagged. We got to find out where this tower is. I remember vaguely there was a tower that I think we tagged around here or something like that. So we'll just get to walking and see what we could find. Oh, did we clear this? I don't think we did. Not today, brother. Had to be done. It had to be done. Oh my gosh, I was using a torch. Ripperonis. That's why I wasn't doing any damage. I was like, why is this enemy just taking so many hits? Totally worth it. Totally worth it. These enemies fail to understand patience is key. And we are quite patient. A lot of broadswords. Oh, look at all this loot. Look at all this loot. Let me, it looks like these ones that glow have some sort, all have special traits on them. Like this one. Oh yeah. Now we do have a lot of these broadswords now, so. But they are pretty decent, so it makes sense to keep them. And a knight's halberd. Arguably not really worth it at all with only 13 damage, but yeah, I'm just going to toss it. I'm going to toss it. Not that great. This might have been a good area to have a horse in. Look at these flowers. Quite lovely. All right, once we get to the top of this cliff, we should be able to see a bit more visuals of this new area. Where the heck is this thing going? All right, so we got 12 now. I don't know what the number is that we need for another weapon slot. It's probably got to be like 20 at this point, you know? Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, look at that. Look at that clean backflip. Oh, there's one down there. Oh, it looks like there's a whole civilization down here. That's kind of cool. Luralin Village. Wow, it's like a whole beach town. That's cool. Wow. Who would have thought? I wonder what other, like, there's probably a couple of other towns that we haven't really, you know, gotten a chance to visit in this game yet. Which I think is pretty cool. All right, so... Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm doing this all wrong. As per usual. we go. Simple enough. Interesting. I wonder what... Not much of a challenge with that one. And another knight's broadsword. We are finding way too many of those. But is it better than what we have? This is a pretty reliable weapon. See, this one's... Oh, attack up +6. Holy moly. Yeah, no, this one is definitely better. Definitely better. All right, so... Oh, no. Is this one of those... Maybe I could use the chest for this part too? I don't know how heavy it's going to be, but... Oh. Wow, quite heavy. At least enough for us to get this chest. And we got opal, which is always nice. So that one brings us up. All right, I will say this one was not too bad. I was worried that we were going to get stuck here like we did with the last one. That required us to like balance scales. For some reason, my brain just could not compute. I just was not understanding that one. All right. Another shrine done puts us at 13 spirit orbs, which should give us 3 hearts at this point. So feeling pretty good about that. Plus the heart that we'll get from taking on the 4th divine beast. I think that'll be good too. Now I want to come back to this town, because this looks like there's probably some fun little side quests or something here. Or at least, if anything, maybe some cool shops. You know? But I just wanted to create a fast travel point for this location before we moved on. So we're gonna keep heading towards the towers. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to stay focused. And keep our eyes on the prize, the main objective here. Oh, it's a Korok. All right, brother, I hate to leave you to defend for yourself, but I have no interest in fighting skeletons today. I am off. All right, this is starting to feel like an area that's going to be tough to traverse. I hope we can find a stable, you know, sometime soon. We had to do it. We had to help them. I saw them struggling, and it very much felt like that was going to be their end. And so we help. Oh, energizing glazed mushrooms. I'll take it. Now, we don't do these things for a prize, but I will say that a prize is often appreciated. Okay, that's got to be it. That's definitely it. Okay. We have eyes on. And it looks like rain is coming soon, so this is about to get much more challenging if we cannot get there ASAP. And like, isn't it daytime? What is that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just being petty. Just being petty for petty's sake. Wow. What is that down there? A giant skeleton? I think we saw one of those. I think we saw one of those back in the... Oh my gosh, look at this. We barely even got over here and it's already thunder. It's like as soon as we crossed into this area, it started thunderstorming. And I hate to think that that is not intentional. All right, well, since climbing up that tower is obviously going to be impossible now, we might as well pick a fight to release thy frustrations. I wish he really turned around and looked at us. A stall knocks. There we go. Oh, nothing I love more than a bow breaking. There we go. Big damage. Big damage. What the heck is that? Not today, brother. Not today, brother. Oh. That was it? That was a weird mechanic, having to take out the eyeball. Like, what kind of nonsense is this? And we didn't really get a whole lot from him. I mean, a knight's halberd. I mean, I guess we'll check out the broadsword, see what the stats are on it, but I mean, it can't be much better than what we already have. All right, so this one's durability up. Okay, that is actually better. And since we use most of this, it's probably going to break soon, so we'll take this flame blade, and we will be on our way. Okay, so it seems like the thunderstorm went away for now. But again, I'm going to keep an eye on the weather meter at the bottom and see if there is... See, as soon as we crossed over. Yeah, thunderstorms. It only thunders here. Which I guess... I don't know. I guess that makes sense. It is a rainforest. All right, we're heading in the right direction. And it wouldn't be a rainforest without bananas, right? It's very much giving Donkey Kong vibes, you know? Which I'm okay with. Oh, is that a bridge? Leading to something interesting. Okay. We need to find this. Looks like it's over the water there. Luckily for us, we have a Zora outfit. And there we go. Oh, look at this. They have some ore as well. Oh, good stuff. Oh, another Korok as well. Oh, I can't help it. Anytime I see a Korok, I'm like, I gotta grab this. It's too valuable. Too valuable to pass up. Link, why didn't you just jump, brother? It's right there. You know? It's right there. Of course. As soon as it starts raining, they want us to climb. There we go. Not bad. All right, so it's a pretty cool area. All right, maybe actually if we use this waterfall, this might actually give us a bit more height. Wow, the perfectly camouflaged chest. Link, please don't jump down. All right, so it's right over there, I think. I just want to see if there's anything here. Looks like it might be another chest, perhaps. Oh, wow. Better than a treasure chest. Maybe this one probably be better. Definitely one of the coolest armor pieces in the game, just simply based on its like utility, you know, the fact that it can take you, you know, to new areas and things like that. Very nice. Very nice. I wish that, you know, I wish all armor in this game had some sort of special trait that it could offer you. You know. That's no good. Okay, the tower is right over here. Man, it was much further than I thought it would be. I mean, even just finding towers in this game, like, I think if you're just going straight from one tower to another, you come to realize just how massive this game is. I mean, there's so much stuff. Oh, they got durians. What the heck? Oh, these aren't just any fruit, ladies and gentlemen. These are essentially the greatest items in this game. At least from what I've found. You throw 5 of those in a pot, you're unstoppable. And they got a Phoenix up here too. Oh, there aren't that many though. I won't say that. Now it might be, maybe there's some in like another area. I mean, this one only has a few. So this area is definitely very much like the like rainforest section, which is pretty cool. Is there nothing here? That's weird. All right, purple rupees, nice. All right, it's pretty cool. Let's grab this tower and then we'll be on our way. But yeah, I like this area overall. It's very much kind of like a cozy little rainforest. It actually reminds me of this restaurant that used to be really popular. I don't know if they exist anymore, and I haven't seen one in years. But when I was a kid, there was a place that I used to really enjoy going to called the Rainforest Cafe. And brother, let me tell you, as a kid that heavily enjoyed chicken nuggets, especially the shaped ones, dude, this place was a masterpiece. I mean, not only did they have some of the best chicken nuggets I've ever had, which were probably just like, they're probably just like Purdue or something, whatever brand, whatever your favorite brand of chicken nuggets were, they probably were that, but they were good. They were really good. And that's not really what sold this area. That isn't where the appeal came from. It was part of it, but the real appeal for this thing, how am I not grabbing this? The real appeal of this restaurant came from its ambiance. It was like one of those themed restaurants. You don't really see them much anymore, but wow, this Korok is really, really tearing on my nerves right now. It's really getting to me. Okay, now me just spamming the A button. It was the ambiance, because you know how you'll like go to the grocery store and you'll be in the produce section and they'll have like the occasional like thunderstorm. I don't know if they do that anymore, but they used to have this like thunderstorm that would go off every like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And it would like re-water the plants and the produce to keep it like, I think just to keep it, fresh. But it also looks better when it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know what the purpose was of it. Was it merely to appeal to people, or did it actually serve some function in keeping the produce like fresh? I don't know. Anyway, it did something like that where like when you're in this restaurant, you're having dinner or whatever, every like maybe 30 minutes or something, the lights would go dim and you'd hear this like rattle of thunder and this flash of lightning. And it was, as a kid, it was the coolest thing you could possibly see. I mean, it was just awesome. I don't know if like parents enjoyed it as much, maybe not a place that like parents would just be like frequenting, but for kids, man, it was cool. You don't see places like that as much anymore. I think a lot of places try very hard to like play it safe, just because, money and all that. But I miss when places were like restaurants were a bit more ambitious with how they did things. Oh, so what's cool is like we can see the next two towers from here, which is pretty awesome. Just look how much that one tower uncovered. There's the little island down there too. And we came across Laurelin Village. Okay. This is something about me, and with pretty much just about every open world game. I love opening up the map and just like being able to see, just be able to see what we're kind of looking at. Oh, holy moly, they got durians here too. Oh my gosh, they're just sitting here. What the heck? No, that's awesome. Oh, is there any more around here? Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, we're about to be unstoppable. We already had a few durians in hand, but this is definitely gonna... This might be the only recipe I make going forward, is these, the hearty simmered fruit. Oh, this thing's impressive. Look at that, one hit to knock down the tree. You know, one thing I noticed too about this game is we've come across a lot of those sledgehammers, for tearing down, the ore and things like that we come across, but I don't come across many axes. But I guess wood isn't really as much of a desirable thing, but even as a weapon, I don't come across a lot of axes. I wonder why that is. I wonder if this is for... Okay, I had a feeling. I had a feeling there was something telling me you probably want to put one down. All right. Oh, they got another one of these things. All right. Good stuff. This area actually had quite a few durians. And if it's true what you guys say about there being like a respawn factor in this game, and this is definitely an area that we're going to want to come back to. We probably won't even need to. At this point, we're sitting on 37 durians. So, I mean, that is quite impressive. I don't know if we even need to come back here, but it'll be a good area to kind of keep in mind should we be in need of more durians. And every time I feel like we got them all, there's another tree that has them. All right. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing any. It seems like we're good. All right, so there's another tower just right over there, the green tower. And this is all just getting us closer and closer to, I think the other divine beast was over here. And so it's really just getting us closer and closer. And listen, I know I'm probably not going to be exploring these areas as much as I should be. But don't worry, we're taking mental notes. And we will be revisiting these areas in kind of like a free roam episode that I think we'll do probably in our next episode. We'll come back to these areas and really just look around and explore. because I genuinely believe that there's probably a lot of stuff here that we could take advantage of. But I would like to keep the main thing about this episode on that 4th divine beast, because I'm feeling pumped, especially after we finish the giant lizard, Varudania, back in the Goron city. And after we beat that one, I said, hey, let's just take on the 4th. Let's strike while the iron's hot. We'll get the final ability, I guess. I don't know if there's any other abilities we get after 4, but I'm assuming that'll probably be the final one, and then we can kind of go from there. A Phrenic bow with an attack of +11. Holy moly. We haven't seen a Phrenic bow. I think that was one of the first bows we ever found outside of like the Boko bows. And I don't know if that's centered to just this area, or if it's, I don't know, it's something I've been noticing recently, is that we've been coming across a lot of weapons recently that have like additional stat bumps to them, like almost perks in a way, you know, whether it be that durability up, or I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, just the point of the game that we're at, or if that's maybe just this region. This region specifically has had a lot more of those like stat boosted weapons, but I feel like I have come across them, you know, various parts of the game. Wow, those things have incredible vision. The fact that he was even able to see me. This random floating Hylian in the sky, I don't know. Oh man, look at that. Oh, there's one up there too. Yeah. In the next episode, we may actually just, you know, go to each tower and see what we can see from there, and you know, if there's an area that we haven't explored, we'll explore it. But I also want to do some shrines too, and then maybe even get the Master Sword if we have enough hearts for it. Which I really hope after this episode, I really hope that we will. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of enemies in this area, trying to stand in our way from reaching this tower. We're just going to pretend that they didn't hear any of that. Let me actually change my gear. This is such a cool outfit. I will say that. I mean, this is just fantastic. Oh my gosh. Can I live, please? Oh, look at all these rush rooms. Oh my gosh, this thing is like zoomed in. The fact that he hit me is quite impressive. All right, this one's not too bad. You know, some of the towers we've come across, they've had like obstacles that we had to get through, or that one tower that had a ton of enemies. I like the towers that are just kind of there. You know, they're just chilling. Nothing too crazy. You climb it and you're good. Now this one probably, even if you didn't have a lot of stamina, you know, which we do, I feel like this one would be pretty doable. Honestly, at this point, I can't imagine us going for like a third stamina wheel. It's just like, what would we even need such a thing for? Especially when you have like food and things like that that you can add that would give you stamina. There's a lot of enemies in this area. Oh, that's the closest I think we've gotten to that. Those dragons. I don't know what the dragons are for, but I don't know. It's pretty cool to kind of see them, you know, flying around. The last time I saw one, I kept trying to hit it with an arrow just to see if it would like attack us or if it would like spawn a, you know, maybe like a boss fight or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine fighting that thing? I don't even know how we would. Or maybe it'll like talk to us and give us some, you know, special power or something. I don't know. I guess that's what the fairies are for, but... Oh my gosh, can we do anything without being attacked relentlessly? And you might be wondering, why am I not fighting them? Well, I just want to get to the towers, to be honest with you. I just want to get to the towers. Look at this. Look at this. Look how close we are to fully unveiling this map. We are right there. We are at the cusp of glory. And so we're trying to stay focused here because I feel like this game has a really strong ability to detour you, you know, and it's what I like about it. I like that I can look up there, know that I can climb that, and I could choose to climb that if I want to, you know, and who knows what's up there. It's probably a Korok, because it's always a Korok, but you know, maybe there's a chest, maybe there's an item that I could use. I don't know. It's usually like stones, like geodes, or you know, occasionally we'll find a weapon or a shield or something, but it's mostly always a Korok. But I like that. I like that the game rewards you for exploration. No. And with over what is it? Like 900 Koroks? Oh, look at that area. What is that? Like a tower. Interesting. All right, looks like we're entering like what looks like a desert area. Oh, let's see. No, there's snow up there. Okay, maybe it's not a desert. Maybe it's like a what is it? Like a canyon, you know? Not necessarily a desert, but not lush like what we've seen before. I'm kind of in the middle. A swift violet. Oh no. I don't even think we have any. We don't even have any ancient arrows. And I have zero desire to fast travel back to Akala in order to get it. We might have to avoid this one for now. But he should consider himself very lucky. All right, so it's not that one. Oh, here we go. I was getting worried. I was like, is that not it? Another Korok seed. We are getting closer. All right, where did he go? You see, he just disappeared. All right, so we're definitely going to have to come back and check out that tower. I feel like there's got to be good stuff in there. Holy moly, look how giant this like canyon is. It definitely is a canyon, right? I mean, it has all the makings of one, you know? That's just my thought. All right, well, we just tapped out all the remaining stamina that we had. I think it's up there, right? I'm pretty sure. It's definitely up there. Just right beyond this cliffside. All right, topaz, nice. Oh my gosh, imagine if we just hit the wall. It probably would have been a good idea to look up, right? I didn't think about that. You know what I think would be cool? You know, we talk about additions, you know, fun additions to this game. It probably would have been better for me to use this here instead of where I used it, but it is what it is. It's probably not even where the tower is, right? But we talk about fun additions to this game, and one thing I think about is like, you know, there's like a couple of stat boosting items, but it would have been really cool to have an item or an elixir that basically gave us a percentage back to our divine beast abilities. Because there's a lot of times where we run out of the Rivali's Gale, which is arguably my most used ability because it helps us so much. And there's times where I think, man, it would have been really nice if I had like an elixir that I made that you could make in the game that gave you, you know, 25, 30, 35% of your, you know, refills 35% of the bar or something. You know, because I really feel like it's just on a cooldown of like, it's a timed cooldown. I thought for a while that combat played into that. So when you know, defeat enemies, that would refill the meter, but I don't think so. I think it's just like a time thing. Man, this is quite a climb. I will say that. What the heck? Okay. That should be good enough, right? Imagine if we couldn't climb this. I would have been so livid. I'm glad that we can, though. There's a lot of boxes here. And one chest. The Wasteland Tower. I don't know what is happening with Link's running. Maybe it's this sword we have on our back. Just holding us down. Oh no, I messed this up. I messed this up big time. All right, well, I thought there was a platform underneath us. There was not. I probably didn't even need to use that one, but... It's such a cool thing in these games, these towers. I really enjoy making it to the top, looking out at the world and just looking at some of these areas and say, hey, we've been there. Like, I mean, even looking at that, like, oh, it's crazy. It feels so close, but also so far. Like if we were to just run straight to Zora's domain, I mean, it'd probably take us a minute. I keep seeing this thing over there, but every time I travel there, it's gone. And there we go. Just like that, another tower has been awakened. Now we just have one more tower to go, but it feels like we're getting, even from here, you could see the, what looks like the next village, which I think is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, look at that whole area that gets unveiled. Absolutely insane. And this area feels like there's nothing here. It's just looks like just a desert. Look at this. It's weird that the map covers all of this and then this little sliver here. I wonder why that is. Why was that designed that way? Versus just like kind of chopping it off and just be like, it covers this area and then, you know, I don't know. That's funny. Anyway, so this is the Gerudo Desert. Wow, look at all this stuff. There's probably a couple shrines out there too. What is this, Dragon's Exile? Oh my gosh, that sounds intense. And then this must be the town. Oh, look at this. There's another one of these maze things. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. All right, so we can kind of see, you know, pretty much everything. I think that was the tower, the castle that we were looking at, or what looked to be, you know, potentially the remains of a castle. But yeah, there's a lot of other little areas and things that we potentially could explore. I think for now though, since we have the, oh, there's the divine beast. Holy moly. All right, well, what is that? Some sort of, it looks like an oasis, or at least what I would consider to be an oasis. You know, this kind of like in the middle of the desert, this little watering hole sanctuary for people to kind of rest up or something. You know, it's kind of what I always imagine when I think of, you know, a sanctuary. And then whatever the heck that is down there. And probably what I assume to be a semi-alive. Oh, what? There's a... All right, we got to take a look at this before we hit the tower, or before we hit the new town. I almost guarantee you that one's alive. There's just something about it that seems like it would suddenly awaken just to come after us. Oh my gosh, I missed that. I just wanted to grab the restroom. It should have been so easy.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Wow, so it's kind of like a quarry in a way. That's pretty cool. Is there a stable here? What the heck would a stable be doing all the way down here? I don't see a sign of a single stable. It must be down here. And yes, it is. Holy moly. Look at this thing nestled in between the cliffside in the rocks. Impressive stuff. The Gerudo Canyon stable. Wow, this is a pretty cool area. Alright, I guess I'll pick this one up. Got any rushrooms? The irony is that I literally just passed one, but we do actually have some. Wait, what does he say? Rushroom rush. You know the deal was for 55? I have no use for the random... I have no use for a random number of rushrooms. If you want to make a deal with me, bring me 55 rushrooms. What exactly am I getting for 55 rushrooms? I probably should have read the quest, right? Hero at the Gerudo Canyon stable claims he can't live without rushrooms. But because they grow on cliffs, he's unable to pick them himself. He's offered a diamond for 55. 1 diamond for 55, brother? I think you need to... I mean, I would have maybe done it for 5 diamonds, but 1 diamond for 55 rushrooms? Like, that's insane. We would have to... Look at this. And we only have 9. So, yeah. I think that's going to be a quest that is incompleted. All right, we'll take these arrows. I'll take these 2.
Wow! Wow!
I love grabbing arrows. What does that put us at? 138? Okay. Good stuff. All right. I guess we actually will take our horse with us to finish this area. Oh, I didn't actually do the... shrine. Which means we would have had to come back here the long way. Now, hopefully it's an easy one to beat. Otherwise, at least we'll get the, you know, the fast travel point. All right. Well, we're getting close, you know. I will say it's only taken us about an hour and a half into this video, but we finally did get there, and hopefully it's not too difficult of one to beat. You know, this shrine or this dungeon, whatever. All right, let's see if we can find another one. Oh, here we go. There we go. Too easy. Too easy. All right. I wonder what the conveyor belt is for then. This is probably for the key, right? I feel like the key has to be like a callback to older Zelda games. I remember keys being such a big part of kind of the Zelda experience back in, you know, when I was a kid, so. Really? There we go. Too easy. All right, let me see if there's anything we can get rid of right now. I really like the Blizzard Rod. It's crazy to think even after getting 15, obviously we probably don't need this many, you know, Knight's broadswords, but I just want to see what the trade is on it. Oh, it's just long throw. We'll keep this. All right, so what looks to be the final phase here. Just close enough. That was pretty easy. You know, you never know when it comes to the, you know, these shrines, whether or not it's going to be a simple one to do or it's going to require a significant amount of effort. You know, it's always hard. It's always hard to tell. And so for me, I tend to err on the side of caution, you know, when it comes to those things. But luckily for this one, we got lucky. We got it done and it feels good. All right, let's grab our horse and then we'll kind of we'll actually make our way to the village. Why does Link keep doing that? Man, I love these little areas. They're just too good. All right, just selling bugs. That is unfortunate.
Oh. Hey.
All right, let's take our horse with us.
Oh.
All right. Now I will say I do thoroughly enjoy, you know, traveling by foot. Wait, can we not go down? Oh, there we go. We got to go to the... I feel like he's stuck. Can I go this way? Wow, he really won't walk down? Brother, this is the only way we're getting down. I don't know what you think is happening here. All right, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. We'll just go on foot. We'll just go on foot. It doesn't matter. Maybe it was designed that way. Maybe we're actually not supposed to ride a horse in this in the desert. Which wouldn't really make sense when you think about it because there's a stable literally right there. So, you know, you would assume that you could, but maybe this is kind of... Maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. I like there's like a clearly defined path of where people have walked. You know, this area is kind of... Or the ground at least is a little bit more weathered and flat compared to the grooves of the untouched sand. It's pretty cool. Wow, okay. And there you have it. The introduction of yet again another divine beast. So this one's kind of like a giraffe? A giraffe of sorts? Possibly causing, you know, endless lightning storms or something like that. It's hard to say, really. Wow, look at that thing. That might be one of the biggest ones we've seen yet. All right, the Kara Bazaar. All right, so this is the place we've been once upon a time. What the heck? Ninjas. There we go. Absolute legend. Now, I wonder if this is before he becomes her, like, bodyguard. Well, all right then. I like this area though. Look at this. Holy moly. The way the water reflects the sunlight. It's actually quite beautiful. Man, I'll tell you. I mean, I've said this before many times throughout our journey, throughout our playthrough of this game. I really enjoy, I mean, just looking at how beautiful this game looks now. Like, holy moly. Genuinely feels like this was always the way it was supposed to look. I had a feeling there was a chest in the water. I mean, anytime I see a body of water, I just have to see I'm like, there's got to be a chest in there. All right, silver rupees, putting us at a brisk 200 or 1200. Is our next destination. And we take a look at the map here. Obviously, you can see, I believe this to be it. Surrounded by an endless desert of what I assume to be opportunities. There's probably a bunch of shrines out here as well that we probably could take a look at. But I expect that there's probably a lot of stuff in here. And obviously what appears to be one of those, I don't know, I'm calling them monoliths. And something called Champion's Gate, which probably has to be of some importance. Anyway, we're going to get to all that. But for now, we have a mission. And that mission is conquering this next divine beast, I should say. However, I will say that the desire to be distracted is great in this game. I oftentimes do feel very easily pulled away by just about everything that I see. There we go. Got some Volt Fruit. Nice. We love that. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, they got a couple chests here. And a couple of enemies as well. Oh, they were just asking for it. They were just asking for it. A lot of good stuff here. And 10 arrows. You love to see it. All right, this last one, it looks like we're going to have to... Oh, a roasted Volt Fruit. This volt fruit from the Gerudo Desert has been charred to really bring out its sweet and sour flavors. Nice. They didn't stand a chance. I wonder... Oh, so it's getting too hot? I guess that's why we bought this 2,000 gold helmet. Or 2,000 rupees. Wait, we still can't... It still doesn't help? I guess we need to be cooled off, right? Wow. To think that that armor set is only useful in the volcano region is actually insane to me. We did make a couple things that would help cool us off. There we go. Just enough. However, that was our only option. Oh, I'm very curious what we're going to do after that. We'll have to cook some stuff. All right, 100 rupees. All right, is that everything here? Well, it seems that way. All right, let's head over there. And we'll get moving. I really hope that there's like a better... There's got to be a faster way to get around. Because obviously there's not a lot of hills around here. And so there's not a lot of opportunities for us to use our shield. But there's got... Like our horse can't ride around here. So I'm starting to think the desert is definitely a really tough area to be in. But we also could have stayed on the main path, which I think would have made things a little easier. Actually, no. I take that back. It's all the same. And that heat resistance lasted for a whole minute. Got some structures, some monoliths, and there's a bunch of stuff out there. Holy moly. We're definitely going to have to explore, but for now I just want to see if we can just actually, you know, complete the quest. I think that's kind of the ultimate goal. All right, the whole picture. Well, that actually hurt a lot. Was not expecting that. Well, this is interesting. We need to connect to this one, so... There we go. That one was easier than I thought it would be. And a thunder blade. And of course, our inventory is full. You hate to see it. All right, I guess I'll drop this knight sword. I'll take an elemental blade over anything. All right, so now let's move these pieces over as I feel like we're going to need them. All right, so it seems like... All right, so we got that one. We'll bring this one over. All right, so then I guess we can grab this one. All right, so it looks like this one has to go here. That one's gonna have to go there. Is there not another piece that we can use? I wonder if we could use this chest. Imagine if that's the way it was supposed to go the whole time. But it looks like... Okay. All right, let me see. Oh, we can. Wow, so you would not have been able to complete this without getting that chest. Which is very interesting. All right, so that's done. Interesting. Okay. So we just need to turn this one on. Which I wonder if we could just grab this other block. All right, that's all we needed. All right, another spirit orb. That brings us to 15. Holy moly. One more and we'll be able to get 4 more hearts. Honestly, I question whether or not... I don't know. I mean, once we get enough hearts for the Master Sword, I wonder if we should invest in more. I mean, I guess more hearts is never a bad thing, right? I honestly feel like we're good on stamina. I don't feel like we need more.
Oh.
Do you have business with me? Are you spying?
Oh. Ah.
No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. I've traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in. So that's why I had to, it's research. And think what you want, but I've finally found some key info on how to sneak into Gerudo Town. Oh. Well, allow me to share it with you, my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I've learned only recently a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard that that man is frequently traveling between Karakar Bazaar and Gerudo Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels. All right, so it seems like that was actually a main quest. Oh, what are these little walruses? So it looks like we're not getting into that town, unfortunately. Don't tell me you crossed the Gerudo Desert on foot. I did. Must have been hard to walk through the desert, especially having feet sink into the sand. My name is Frelly. I run a shop in Gerudo Town where I rent out sand seals. Most people can't take the time to train their own sand seals, so I rent them the ones I've trained. If you need to know anything about sand seals, I should be your first stop. Wait, how do I rent one? Steering a sand seal is really easy. They'll go in whatever direction you want, but you need a shield to sand seals surf. So don't forget about that. All right. Just giving it a shot is best. But if there's anything you don't get, let me know. So do I have to sneak up on them or what? I wonder if I'm even able to sneak up on them. It doesn't appear that I am. I wonder if I can... I know there's probably such a much easier way to do this, but... Oh, we got it. There we go. Okay. All right, this is definitely... Definitely a faster way to get between the oasis. Is this the person they wanted us to talk to? It's going to be such a bummer if it's not. All right, maybe we'll just go back. All right, it's close enough.
Hey!
Did you get a load of that giant stompy monster? On the other hand, I gotta get to know these Gerudo ladies better. Think I'll just chance it and make a mad dash for town. The Emporium is open. Come one, come all. All the little bits and bobs you need to spice up your dishes. Wait, how do I... What have you got? Wait, hold on. All right, brother, you don't have much of anything. I hate to tell you, but your shop is lacking inventory. All right, that was pretty fun, though. The only problem is once you catch one, it's not like... Okay, maybe it does wait. I thought it was going to run back, but they're... It seems like they're pretty tough to jump on. All right, let's see if there's anybody that might know anything. You're a Vo, aren't you? I am. Why? No, I bet Mama would have a problem with a delicate Vo like you. Oh yes, I'm Rodson. I hail from Gerudo Town. This research for the love of my life, I'm so exhausted by it. I don't know why I'm even saying this. It's no business of a Hylian like you, but I'm constantly being bothered by my mother over not having found the love of my life. Why the rush? You don't know, really? It's incredibly rare for a male to be born to the Gerudo. For our own survival as a people, we travel to find husbands. I've proven myself to be a gifted tailor, but none of the Vo I've met seem to appreciate a well-hemmed garment. I was hoping my craft would help me find a mate, but it doesn't seem like there's much work for a tailor around here. I wonder if there's someone out there for me. You know, her name is Rodson. I wonder if we're going to actually end up picking her up for Terrytown. I'll have to see if anyone else has the last name or their name ends in son. All right, let's see. Is there anybody we're supposed to talk to?
Yeah.
But before I say any more, have we met before? I came from Gerudo Village.
Oh.
Far to the north of here. It's a modest village on the Tabantha frontier. I had a great plan, you know. I left Gerudo Village trying to earn some money out in the world. But it's so incredibly hot here during the day, it's been tough to work up the will to go any farther. I would like to see what Gerudo Town looks like, even if I can't go inside. It's just so hot. I heard that there's an elixir that can help beat the heat. It's made from insects with cooling effects and monster parts. Oh my gosh, brother, that's so funny because we actually have that. Wait, does he not? An elixir to stave off the heat of the desert. Is there a... Oh, there is.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I don't know if we have any insects to stave off the heat. I mean, we found these. But this resists the cold. Okay, this one does a heat resistance. So maybe I'll use that. A chili elixir. Crucial for long journeys through the desert. It's so unfortunate, brother, because I actually need that for myself. But I will allow you to use it for the sake of the quest. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's that same axe. The double axe. All right, there it is. Okay, that's what we needed. Now I can get across the desert while it's still light out. Here, let me give you something in return. All right, all that for 50 rupees? I mean, I guess. I guess that's cool. Easy quest to complete. All right, let's see if is there anybody else? Anybody? Maybe he has any more. Oh, he has 5. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll take them all.
Wow!
That's perfect. And a summer wing butterfly. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. I don't know if we... I'll take it. I'll take it just because. We're actually going to take these arrows. And we're going to take all these arrows. I do love arrows. And you can never have too many. 175? Perfect. That's what we want to see. Alright, maybe I'll... Is there anyone... It doesn't seem like anybody... I mean, maybe I'll just talk to everybody. There's someone that frequents the general store. Now they said that this Gerudo travels between the two, and so maybe it is the one that we passed. You want to know if you've seen a suspicious looking male merchant? Suspicious, huh? I don't know. It's hard to say. I spend all my time right here, and I don't know how I tell if someone was a merchant. Anyway, there are Hylian merchants too. Why don't you go ask one of them? All right, I don't want you to buy my stuff. Not right now. No. Let's see if there is anybody else. All right, we're actually going to go back and try to see if we come across anybody on the trail. Because we talked to this person. We talked to that person. I didn't talk to the Goro. Alright, so this is just an inn for us to use. And then we've got the shopkeeper. Alright, we're gonna go back on the path and see if anybody looks suspicious. As you might expect, our seal is no longer here. At least we don't have to pay to ride them, because that would be unfortunate if you had to pay to ride the seal and then it disappeared. I guess the only real challenge is just catching them. Yeah, it's a cool area though. I like that there's 4 very distinct biomes in this game. You know, and it's not all the same. What the heck? Why does he have like a... Oh, he's like an electric type. And it seems like this one could take a hit. Wow, really? Put those arrows to use, you know? Done deal. I don't think we fought one of those before. Yellow Lysel tail. The severed tail of an electric Lysel. Its powerful stench makes it unappetizing and unfit for cooking, but it's highly valued as an ingredient for elixirs. Wow. Our first electric type. I think we've uncovered a blizzard type as well back in the mountains. So this would be, I think we've actually uncovered all of them, because we fought a few fire ones back in the we fought a few flame ones back in the volcano area. And so yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. I really hope this isn't one of those quests that we just can't seem to, or takes us an absurd amount of time to figure out. Oh, there's one. It's a Vo. You can't handle this. Deep breaths, Kyra. Remember your training. First, you greet the Vo like anyone else. Well done. Nice to meet you. I'm Kyra from the Gerudo. I'm wandering the world, learning what I can and seeking my dreams. And I can tell, just from looking at you, you have a place in my dreams, don't you? Do we meet for a reason? You're my dream girl. That's forward. My Vava warned me about a Vo who throws words like dream girl around. Let's just forget we ever spoke. Wait, what? Just a guy taking a walk. I hate to be rude, but what's the point in talking to you anymore? Wait, really? I don't exactly know what we're supposed to do with this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's very interesting. Maybe we'll just watch and see where she goes. So it looks like she is able to just go in there. Let me see if this guy knows anything else.
Hi.
I hear that the man who infiltrated Gerudo Town is frequently traveling between the bazaar and here, so I'm waiting. Okay. Yeah, we already kind of knew that. There's this one. Is this anybody? Is this not the same one? You look like your everyday traveler, but how can I be sure? Don't tell anyone, but I'm no merchant. I'm a Gerudo Town soldier in disguise. Ever heard of the Yiga clan? They're a group of thieving bandits who have caused all sorts of trouble back in town. I got a tip that some of them go incognito as travelers to ambush the unwary. That's why I'm dressed as a simple merchant. My mission is to blend in and stay on guard in case they strike. They were bold enough to strike at Gerudo Town, so I wouldn't be shocked if they struck at travelers too. Ever since Nobara has showed up again, we've had no end of problems here. Anyone who knows anything about the desert like my people takes pains to avoid the thing. You should get to safety somewhere like Karkar Bazaar before Nobaras's lightning strikes you down. So how do I... Alright, so that's definitely the one in disguise, yeah? I'm not really sure how this actually results in like progressing the story.
Oh.
So he's still waiting. There's no new dialogue from him. The quest itself. Yeah, so it looks like we have to find the person who knows the whereabouts of the... I mean... Yeah, we're kind of seeing the same people. There's that one. Yeah, how do I catch one? Are especially sensitive to the sound around them. The trick is to approach very, very slowly. It's a pain in the neck, though. So most of Gerudo just end up renting one instead. Yeah, it definitely is a pain. We've already talked to this one.
Oh.
What about this one? I heard Gerudo women liked a guy in sand boots, so I've been jogging around all over for forever trying to show off. With sand boots? Like you walk normally on the sand, so if you live in the desert, believe me, you want a pair. You're coveting these things after you heard me sing their praises? Not cool. Look, these sand boots are super rare. Maybe I'd consider giving them to you if you were a girl, but a guy, no. Wow. Okay. I mean, we do have this. So maybe this is the difference. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, that is definitely the difference. Alright, let me heal up because we are definitely dying. There we go. All right, there's got to be somebody here that knows where this merchant is. Somebody that I haven't talked to yet. All right, so we talked to both those shop owners. There's this person up here. All right, had absolutely nothing to say. This person?
Hey.
We talked to her already. What about this one? Legendary treasure hunter, and then the search is over. You're looking at her. I've been in the game for over 20 years. When I set my sight on a treasure, you can be sure I'll claim it. Interesting. What about this guard?
Saba Saba.
Oh yes, many more than just one to be sure. That's because all the Vo merchants are gathered here, hoping to get access to Gerudo Town. They refuse to give up, even though Vo are strictly forbidden from entering the town. Although, now that you mention it, one merchant in particular did stand out to me. I saw a Hylian Vi merchant at the inn before. She was wearing traditional Gerudo clothes, which caught my eye. She's probably still around town.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, let me see. I thought we talked to everybody inside the inn, but I could be wrong. Maybe one of them knows.
Vasak.
A sneaky what? You mean a vo sneaking around town? I haven't seen anyone like that. There's a Hylian Vi who likes to relax on the roof. What? On the roof? How would we have... I would have never guessed. Oh, all the way up here? Goodness. There we go. Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? What's that? You've heard of a man who snuck into Gerudo Town? Oh, I don't know about anything about him. Sorry I couldn't be more help. You're making my cheeks warm. Oh, you want to charge us 600 rupees? Fine. Fine. You got yourself a deal. I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right now. Don't worry, I'll look away. Wow. We look amazing. Just as I thought. You make for quite a good-looking gal. That's a traditional Gerudo outfit. It's such a striking look around here. I doubt anyone would even suspect that you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that I'm sure it'll help you deal with the desert heat at least a little. Ooh. I'm so glad I was able to help you out. If you're free to grab something to eat sometime, keep me in mind. Make sure you watch out for the wind. If you want to get more ladies' clothing, come back anytime. Wait, what do you mean? Can we buy other things? All right. Well, here we go. We got the fit. Holy moly, that was actually easier than I made it seem. But it gives us heat resistant. Although it's likely terrible against in a fight, so we definitely won't be fighting in this thing, but I want to see if we can get those sand boots as well. Well, hopefully we can find that merchant. And of course, everybody wants to fight us now. The irony. Well, I guess it is dark now, so everybody wants to... I guess I don't actually need to use this just yet.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
And I could use Rivali's Gale, but I'll probably just hold on to it. Totally worth it. All right, so we should be able to get into the town now, hopefully. And then we'll be able to get one step closer to completing this quest. Looks like there's something over there. All right. Time to put this thing to the test. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're in here now. We are in here now. All right. Oh, is this what we already have? Yeah, it's definitely what we already have. I guess it's got like different... It's like got different colors though. But it is... Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. All right, they got shops. Okay, what is this? Got some items, some mushrooms, if we ever want to buy any. We got some other random odds and ends. Oh, so this is literally a town of women. That is very interesting. Let's see what they got over here. Oh, look at all these arrows. Holy moly. We got bomb arrows. We're completely broke though. I think we definitely need more fire arrows though. Could buy some steaks. All right, anything else? Let's see, we got some random things. Oh, they got hardy durians. Could definitely buy those. And then what looks like a jewelry shop. Oh, so this seems to be like the capital of fancy shopping.
Saba.
You got the last of my free time with that greeting. I manage a shop that specializes in handmade accessories, but I've run out of flint. If only I had 10, just 10. If some Vi would give me 10 pieces of flint, I could offer a nice reward. All right. Well, let's give it to her. Tools of the trade. I don't know how much flint we have, but we have at least 10. You're just giving these to me? But I can't take this away from you with just a sarkso. We hardly know each other, and you've been so nice. The shop's been closed so long, I hardly have any inventory. Oh, of course, now that I have some flint, I can make a jeweled accessory for you if you're interested in something. Oh, really? Jewelry, topaz, or sapphire? I kind of like topaz. Topaz has the power to grant electric resistance. So you think you'd like topaz earrings? What's the other one do? A sapphire circlet grants heat resistance. Okay. And a ruby cold resistance. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think I mean, heat resistance is always nice. You know, I feel like cold resistance we already have pretty locked down. And electro resistance, I guess we'll go with that. Might as well, right? I don't know how much resistance it offers, but if it like makes us immune to dropping our items, that would be huge. Earrings made by Gerudo craft workers. They're made with topaz, a gem that harnesses the power of lightning to increase electric resistance. All right, well, that's pretty cool. Oh, look, the shop is open. Oh, wow. That was fast. Wow. How do I... Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, so we got to give her things. Wow. So 3 diamonds and we get a diamond circlet. We still have to pay for it, though. And it gives us guardian resistance up. Let's see. That's... Okay, so this is the ruby circlet. It's cool that you can still buy it, even if we didn't pick it. But I guess the first one's free. The sapphire circlet that we looked at. We got the earrings. But you could also get opal earrings, so swim speed is increased. And then you could get the amber earrings, which do absolutely nothing at all. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting. All right, well, I feel like we've seen a good, portion of the city's wares. Let's see where we gotta go for this. I would assume this is the throne room. Holy moly. Read you. Gerudo Chief. Look at that crown. It's insane. Imagine we can get
Another
that.
traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
Yes, the classic Sheikah slate that for some reason everyone seems to know exactly what that is. You stand before Lady Riju, Chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? Link. And what is it you've come all the way to tell me, Link? I can calm Nobaris. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all of the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Buliara. A memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link, though it always seemed more legend than fact. But Lady Riju, do those same stories not also say that the Hylian champion carried a legendary sword? I see no such weapon in this person's care. They do indeed. If I recall correctly, it was called the Sword That Seals the Darkness. Oh my gosh, we need to just go get this weapon. The Princess of Hyrule supposedly hid it away in the Lost Woods. What if the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a... Okay. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment. You're a Vo. A Vo within our walls is a great crime. But a Vo who is a champion... Well, we never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa. And if you're here to help us with Nobaris, then we are all allies. You saw it on your way into town, Divine Beast Nobaris cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at any who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If you are truly a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Nobaris and calm its anger. I don't see how we can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were to first prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Oh my gosh, so you send us on a quest? There's more important things. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo. But as Buliara says, it was stolen from us. You need more, Lady Riju. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's helm heirloom. Head through this arch, it will lead you to the barracks, then seek out Captain Teak and ask for full report. Okay. Well then, allow us to make haste and go talk to this person. Yeah. What are you doing in here? This is the barracks for the chief's guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. What? Buliar sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Yiga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us. So offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, our troops will be happy to help. Okay. Oh, is this another quest? The innards of a Molduga. And it can be found in the Taruma Dunes. And okay. All right, so we gotta go fight a beast. I think in the next episode too, I think we'll do a lot more I think we'll do a lot more side quests and things. Just go and kind of clear up some of these things. I feel like there's probably some good loot that we likely can acquire from doing these quests. And so I definitely want to prioritize them. But I also want to do the Terrytown stuff too. So we got a lot that I want to try to accomplish. But I think Terrytown is probably going to be the main thing for the next episode. But we'll see. We'll see. I want to see if we can actually build up that town. All right, so it looks like Divine Beast Nobaris is there, but aren't we supposed to do a quest first? Okay, so this is a part of it. Okay. All right, all I know is this is probably going to be a pretty long episode, guys. It's going to be a pretty long episode. That seems to be what I'm getting. We finally, I didn't realize there was going to be a quest to just get into the town. You know, most towns we've just been able to just walk right in. I would say the Rito, Zora's Domain as well. You know, those were just kind of, we just got to, you know, stroll into town, talk to the big boss. And we kind of were on our way, you know, to doing the quest. But this one required a whole quest just to get into the village. Which probably, like, if I knew where to go, it probably would have been a lot faster, but... But I didn't know where to go, so it definitely proved difficult. Easy enough. Oh, they were guarding a chest. Well, don't mind if I do. All right, 50 rupees. I love it. Wow, they were really going to jump us. You know, I'm not even going to fight them. It's not even worth it. I got some ice arrows. But yeah, like I was saying, this area seems a lot more high effort because you had to do a whole quest just to get into the village, and then once you get into the village, we got to do a quest to prove our worth. And so this is definitely resulting in this is all before we even get to the Divine Beast, and then there's a whole puzzle that we have to solve within it. And so it's definitely gonna be a long one. It may take us a little bit longer to get this episode up, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope that if you're watching this episode right now, that you are enjoying it. That is what makes it all worth it. And let me know if you guys would want to see us jump into Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, I played even less of that game than I did of this one. And so that's going to feel like that's honestly going to feel like a whole, that's going to feel like a completely new game for me, because I really only got through like the beginning part. And I like never really explored the depths or any of that. So, oh, there we go. Another diamond. Pretty high up. But yeah, so yeah, I will say what I do like about this village though is that it does provide a uniquely interesting challenge, right? It's not just, you know, and I feel like all the villages have kind of been the same. I would say this is the most different though, because it, you know, it really does require you to kind of like sneak into this village and do this whole quest, which definitely feels different. You know what we probably could have done and should have done? We probably could have just gone to this tower, and I guarantee you it's right there. But let me just check this really quick. There's something about this area. It feels like there's something that might be here. you know, something good. Oh, there we go. I love finding a chest. All right, let's go ahead and we'll fast travel to this next area. All right, how close is it from here? It's got to be close, right? Looks like it's just over that way. Man, if there's one thing I will tell you, though, is that Revali's Gale, completely underrated. Hands down, I think even after, I would say, like, Mipha's Grace has definitely helped us, you know, a few times. There's a couple times where we would have got one shot. But I would just say in terms of, like, with just the massive amount of exploration that exists in this game, having something like Revali's Gale has been, it's been incredibly useful. All right. I know that like removing items and things from your from carrying them doesn't actually impact your climbing speed or ability, but I like to think that it does. It would be such a cool added element too if, like, you know, having a weapon on your back actually did, you know, slow you down a little bit. I think there is a level of realism that would be open to. Wow, we really can't climb up there? A lot of wild berries around here. Oh, that really didn't do anything? That's unfortunate. Holy moly, that enemy might have been tougher than the boss. than the divine beast. The way he just could not seem to commit to the fight. You know? And I'm not judging, you know, be tactical. But holy moly, that was dragging on way too long. All right, fire arrows, always a nice touch. We gotta get all the way over to the other side. I wonder where this area is. Holy moly. Okay, we're pretty close to it. All right, there we go. Got a few shock arrows. Nice. Is it down there? Oh gosh, I really hope it is. It's just crazy how many areas, how much that you can just go and explore in this game. I would say that's arguably my favorite thing about it. Oh wow, it's right here. Right on top of it. Somehow. Maybe it's underneath us? Yep, this is definitely it. What the heck? A duplex bow. A bow favored by the skilled archers of the Yiga clan. It's been engineered to fire 2 arrows at once to ensure your target comes to a swift and none too pleasant halt. Wow. All right, let me just get rid of this. Oh, we dropped this. Yeah, I'll take it. You know, this feels like very ninja related. And so let's just go ahead and we got to throw our ninja gear on. It feels like we're going to be sneaking or something. And to complete the fit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. A deadly assassin. Question is, what do we do now?
Yep.
A vicious sickle. A grim weapon favored by the Yiga. The half-moon shape of the blade allows for a rapid delivery of fatal wounds and serves as a symbol of their terror. Its durability is low. Oh, look at this weapon. This weapon's kind of tough. Holy moly. It's like a... Oh, yeah, no, that's spicy. That's spicy. We're looking dangerous right now. The question is, how on earth... What the heck? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. But there's a torch here. Hold on, let me see. Can I... There's got to be something here. There's like a... There's something I'm missing. There's like a couple torches around here. All right, all of those are lit, so not really sure what it wants us to do here. Can I burn this? Oh my gosh, we can.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Is that it? Wait, what did these other ones go to then? Did I just make the right call the first try? I just want to see what these other ones take us. Okay, okay, here we go. All right, purple rupees, nice. I guess, I mean, they have flames on them, so it's like, I guess it was actually pretty simple to figure out. No, sir. No, sir. Only death through that door. I wonder if a fire arrow would work. Yeah, that's super effective. Oh, a sapphire. All right, wow. I still find it impressive that we were able to, we got the right path on the first try. I'll take that. All right, the Yiga clan hideout. Easy enough to find. Hey, what are you doing here? This is the hideout of those Yiga thieves who stole the Thunder Helm. If they spot you, they'll call their friends for sure. There's no way you can take them all on. If only you had some way of distracting them. Oh, we got to use the bananas. Okay. All right, I had a feeling we would do some sneaking. Oh no. This is very much not good. All right, first one down. Nice. Yes, fall into my web. All right, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's sneak. Let's see where this goes. I'm so glad we bought this outfit too. I think this is gonna help us a lot in this area. Oh my gosh. We found their storage of bananas. And a topaz. All right, looks like there's a chest up there too. I don't even know how we would reach that. Doesn't appear like there is a way. Okay, seems like maybe if we climbed over there. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling. But do we have to fight? What the heck? I'll take you all on. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Wow, maybe they're right. Maybe you can't take them all on. We are getting absolutely demolished. Can I just burn them? No one can resist fire. No one can resist fire, brother. I'm here all day, brother. I'm here all day. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. We obviously didn't think this through. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. We got to redo that. We got to redo that. That obviously did not go as planned. Wow, it's crazy that they start us all the way back here, though. I would say that's diabolical. We're just gonna book it. We're just booking it forward. We're booking it forward. Oh, he really didn't see that? Are you kidding me? Oh, there was a chest over here too that we missed. I love when you die in a game and then you actually end up like it pulls you back to a different spot and you actually end up discovering something that you would not have discovered before. I actually enjoy that. Like you may have missed an important item or something. Like, man, imagine that. All right, obviously I probably could have popped a couple of food items or something. That would have helped us out there, but I am going to try to do this thing the right way by sneaking. But we need to get over there. That's what we need to do. I'm just trying to see what we have to look out for. It looks like just these two. That was risky business. It doesn't seem like they're really falling for the whole banana trick either. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. But they don't seem enticed by the bananas. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, we got silver rupees. Nice. Nice. All right, what if I... Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way you didn't see that. I literally dropped them at your feet. Alright. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Really? Mighty Bananas? You did not need to put that in a chest. I'm just saying. What is this? Interesting. Hidden door. That's what I love about Magnesis. It's just like X-ray vision. And so I'm always just popping it because you never know what'll show up. And a ruby. All right, so some pretty good stuff here, I would say. Let me see. Is there any bows that we can get rid of? I actually do like this duplex bow. I actually like the bows we have. Is that the end of it? And a very large crater. Who the heck is that? Who the heck are you? And what are you doing in my napping spot? Wait a minute. That thing on your hip, could it be a Sheikah slate? If it's a Sheikah slate, then that means it's you. You're the link guy I've been looking for. What luck. My scouts are out in the field looking high and low. But you just wander into my hideout? Oh, excuse me. I haven't introduced myself yet. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the burly, the one, the only, Master Koga. Now prepare yourself. Fair enough, brother. Oh, we have to fight him? What the heck? Brother, I'm not looking for a fight that I know I can win. Wait, what do I do? 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 I would assume it's got to be some kind of like... I wonder if I'm supposed to like... There's got to be something I'm supposed to do. I wonder if I'm supposed to hit him while he's doing his oh, maybe he'll drop it. Fool. Do I have anything more powerful? This is like my most powerful item, and it does not seem to be doing that much damage. You know what I probably should do? You know, I probably should actually pop a food item. You know, all those mighty bananas that we got. I could probably use this mighty steamed fish as well. Oh, please don't tell me that's the end of it. We may have popped that food item for nothing. Oh, brother, don't do this. Don't do this. You're just embarrassing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't believe that didn't hit. That was worth it. Oh, I expected that to hit. Really? He's not... The embarrassment is not enough for him? What the heck? You have magnesis too? How's that even possible? Just like tug of war or something? Brother, we've been using magnesis this whole game. If there's one thing we know how to do, it's win a tug of war. Who would have thought I'd be done in like this? And by this guy, of all people. You think I'm just going to let this stand? Do you? I almost lost my temper there. Ah, what a pain. I can't go out this way. What to do? What to do? Yeah, no, just think about that. Let us know. I got it. Oh, you already know when they start laughing maniacally? That's how you know. I need to bust out my serious moves. A secret technique taught by my father's mother's father. and it will destroy you. This is the end. That's where you know that, like, when they start cracking their voice a little bit, like they're really about to cook, you know? Oh, it's like a supermassive bomb of sorts. Maybe it's just a tad too big. Are you still over there? Well, no matter. Pretty soon you'll be gone, and not just from my line of sight. Only the leader of the Yiga clan can use this secret technique. It is the ultimate. Okay. Well, that was something. And there it is, a precious Gerudo heirloom reclaimed from the Yiga. It has the power to withstand Nabaras's lightning. Guard it with your life until you can return it to Riju. Wow. Imagine if we just never went back and did this quest. You know what I mean? And I'm sure some people have probably done that. Can we put this on? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Well, I thought it was like a wearable item. However, with that being done, we should be able to now go back to the town and actually finally do the quest that we need to do. But that was fun, though. That was interesting. All right. Let us put on our disguise once more. Man, we really need those boots. I hope we see that traveler again at some point. Why does it bring us here? Is she up top? Oh, she is. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you needn't say a word. As the chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you've succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, still but a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes. But even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I've tried so hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove to myself that I was worthy too. When my family heirloom was stolen, I felt like there was a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all this must be the work of Lady Obrosa. Now please give me the helm. How do I look? Oh, another memory forms.
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes.
I wonder why Link never speaks.
She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Barbosa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait,
Dude, that was sick.
how did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
What's wrong? You're just staring. Anyway, what matters now is how do I look? It looks good. Yeah, no, for sure. The threat Divine Beast Nobaris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo Town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Of course. That's the whole reason I'm here. Who would have thought that just before such a momentous battle, hearing a simple, confident pledge of support from you would be what puts me at ease. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. We've done this 3 times now. I just want to get it on with. Let's go. All right, here we go. It is time. I wish it would just teleport us there, but that's fine. It's a beautiful looking area. All right, so it looks like we just got to go south. Oh, look at that there. Look at that there, another shrine. Let me see if we can just access it. Oh, we got to put our cold weather gear on. Hey. That item is only for those who have proven themselves in the sand seal races. Really? I have to race to open the shrine? You know what? Forget it. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. Even though I know I probably could win these sand seal races, but I'm sorry, fellas. I don't have time to fight, unfortunately. I do not have time to fight you. We are on a mission. And they refuse to give up. They refuse to give up. Okay. All right, he finally walked away. He learned his lesson.
Oh.
A golden bow. Oh man. Okay. We'll just keep that in mind. We will come back for it though. I feel like probably by the end of this, we'll probably burn through a couple bows. As is the way of things. Wait, she's like up top? Oh, I guess I could have taken the ladder. That was right there. I'm sure that would have been much easier.
Huh?
Well then. That's what you really look like, huh? With Vo banned from town, it's not very common for me to see someone like you. What a sight. Divine Beast Vanobaris is pretty intimidating. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, so much dialogue. Thank you for the bomb arrows. Let's do it. I'm ready. I've been ready. I'm ready to do this.
Zap?
Could you give me a bit of room just for a moment? My name is Riju, descendant of the royal line and leader of the Gerudo people. With the power of the heirloom passed down in my family, I shall calm the divine beast Vanubaris. Ancestors of the Gerudo, answer my call. Aid me in this task. Ooh, that's very powerful. That is quite the chant. Are we doing it? Is it happening? Oh wow, I can feel their power coursing through me. Let's move. I'm ready, lady. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Lady Urbosa, please grant Link and me your protection. Dude, this was quite the quest. I mean, even just getting into this part, just getting to this part of doing the mission was quite a struggle. Bro, where are we going? Oh, there it is. And it is definitely not happy to see us.
Aim for its feet.
With our bomb arrows? Absolutely. Should be close enough.
Don't stray.
Wow, is that all we had to do? Okay. That was very easy. And just like that, it's time to enter this thing. It's all come down to this. We're finally in.
Well, well, well. You sure do know how to keep a woman waiting. I can't wait to see you take Noboris back from Ganon. One thing at a time.
We got to find that map, which we definitely can do. Oh boy, this one looks complicated. But I said that about all of them. I would say the volcano one, I feel like probably was the toughest one, you know? Yeah, but I had a feeling we'd run out of bows. And weapons. All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. All right. So we got to get over there. No chance. We got to put our good gear on. All right, here we go. This is when the real challenge begins. All right.
Good work getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Naboris are no take.
Oh, we know this, lady. We're ready. We're ready. Now it's time to see how exactly this maze works. Looks like we can rotate it. Oh, we can rotate different parts of it. Oh, interesting. This is gonna... It's gonna be a bit tricky. This is going to be a bit tricky. Indeed. So if I rotated this back, so that's the middle section. This is the section we're on. Okay. Yep, this is definitely going to be the hardest one. I can just feel it. All right, so it looks like that's all that we can control is those three. Wait, really? All right, so it looks like we're going to have to be very careful. It looks like you could lose this one potentially. Holy moly. That could have been bad. An ancient core? I wonder if it were to have fallen, if you could have found it in the desert. That would have been, that'd be pretty cool actually. However, I doubt it. It very much feels like that would have been a done deal. What is that? I have no idea what that is. I'm still trying to figure out which sides we're supposed to be rotating. So this is our side right in the middle here. Looks like that doesn't even do anything. It looks like there's something, it has something to do with this like electricity too. Like these like electric lines here. They have to be connecting. So I feel like everything goes back to this middle part. Oh my gosh. And a knight's bow. Okay. We'll take it. So it has to connect. I don't see anywhere else it could connect, though. Alright, at least we got outside. I don't know. This one seems a little... This seems a little wild, this divine beast. But we're hopefully going to figure it out. We're going to get there. It may take some time, though. Looks like an electrical line there. I just want to see. That kind of closes us off there. Kind of opens that up. I think for me at this point, I'm just trying to see how this thing works. It looked like we had gotten something going. All right, we got something. We got something. Oh my gosh, it's lasers. Lasers, y'all. That was a little excessive. And a night shield. I feel like this shield is probably going to die out on us soon. So I'm going to drop it. So is that all that this was for? Was just for a shield? I'm not trying to hate, but like... It feels like there's something more here. I mean... Apparently there's supposed to be... Yeah, there's apparently supposed to be some sort of terminal here. So that's strange. If we changed the rotation, it would close this. Doesn't appear like that would do much of anything. I'd open that back up. Didn't seem to change that at all, though. It's a very interesting divine beast for sure. Usually we'd be halfway done by now. Getting closer. However, I will say this is hands down the most complicated divine beast we've done yet. Ironically enough, it's the last one we're doing. If this had been the first one that we decided on, I don't know if I would have finished this game. Like this one requires all the previous training that you've gotten from the other ones.
There are two
To be able to like fully do. You know what I mean? It is absolutely wild. And this isn't like, it's not necessarily a challenging divine beast puzzle. It just is so confusing in a way that I simply cannot describe. So we got this other one that we got to get to. I don't know how we're going to get in this room, if we're supposed to break this glass or like what's the deal. Is there like stasis or a bomb? None of that seems to help. We're literally just pulling stuff out of our bag here. Can we drop in the middle? Would that work? Of course we don't have a weapon out. How does that make any sense? All right. I was like, I guess we're just gonna have a light sticking out of us for the rest of this divine beast. All right, so now we got this one. We just have to find, okay, this is where we put the first orb. And now we know where they go. So there's one. Here's the second one. All right, we're making progress now.
Just one terminal remaining.
And this seems to be the toughest terminal yet. I do not know how to get this one. But we are going to give it the good old college try, as they say. But this really does feel like a final exam in every sense of the word. All right, so there's this one down here. It's this one in a box. And I'm like, how the heck are we supposed to get that box? Holy moly, we got in. That's actually crazy. We actually got in. Holy moly, who would have thought? I did not think we were going to get this one.
Well done. Take a good, but overconfidence can be a dead.
Wow. So how do we get out? I guess same way we got in. I guess just ride the wave. All right, well, like I said before, this was the most challenging one, but oh no, messed that up. I messed that up big time. Unfortunate. Oh no, I did it again. Come on. I just want to get in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was bananas. That really was bananas. And I may have had to cut out some parts during this one, but I will say that this took a lot longer than you're likely seeing. Like it was a lot of messing around with the rotation part, but we got to it. Thunderblight Ganon.
Stay on your edge, Link. This formidable adversary was made by Ganon and brought me to a warrior's demise 100 years ago. Do not allow this to be your end. Fight for your life. And its death.
Oh, we're fighting, all right.
This thing is fast. Watch yourself.
What the heck? I take back everything I said. We are not built for this. All right, we're giving it everything we got. Let's see, do we have any? We're going full on defense this time. I lost my weapons. Is there anything that does electric resistance? I think it's that hat, right? Or the earrings? I think we might put those on. What the heck? All right, we're just going to fight down here. We're just going to fight down here. Forget it. Can I do anything to it? Like that had to be it. We got to take advantage of that parry. This is tougher than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're putting on everything. I wonder if I am supposed to freeze him. I don't think so, right? Because I would assume that like everybody has that ability. I think this one just like forces us to use the parry mechanic, which I'm not the best at, but I messed that up. I messed that up. There we go. Without that shield, he's not so tough.
Watch that lightning.
I don't even see him. What the heck? Where is he? Got him. That quick thinking. Holy moly, he did not appreciate that. He did not appreciate that one bit. I don't have any single-handed weapons, do I? Oh, maybe we still have the sickle. It's the only thing that allows me to use a shield.
Good timing.
There we go. I think I'm actually going to use... Especially when he goes supercharged. There's nothing I could do there. What? Oh, we're giving it everything. Holy moly, he's actually cooking us right now. Gotta put all these bomb arrows to use. What would be so great, Link, is if you could just lock onto him. You know what I'm saying? That would be super. Because he's actually dogging us right now. Yeah, I will say this is definitely the toughest. This is the toughest one. No doubt about it. The challenge is that I can't seem to lock onto him, like, at all. I think that's crazy that didn't hit. This is gonna have to be where we end it. Holy moly, dude.
You okay?
Absolutely not. We're not okay. He's absolutely dogging us. We can't even get up. It's just like when you're playing fighting games with your sibling and you just don't want them to win at this point, so you start just spamming whatever. That's essentially what this fight has turned into. My man is absolutely spamming, and he's still lost. Yeah. Too easy. Too easy. This one was an absolute monster, though. I will say that. Not easy to beat whatsoever. It makes so much sense why that was the last divine beast that we ended up going to. The irony. If that was the divine beast that when you played, you did first, you're an absolute legend. And also kind of psycho. Because that one was not easy. There we go. Another heart. I'm thinking by the next episode, we definitely will be able to... We should be able to get our hands on that Master Sword. At least that's the hope. Yeah, get me off this rock.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Link. Thanks to your valor and skill, my soul is free, and Naboris is ours once again. Which means that finally, we can complete what we started years ago. We Gerudo have no tolerance for unfinished business.
Urbosa, Gerudo champion.
I've waited so long for the moment to see you finally rush Hyrule Castle. As well as for the moment when I incinerate Ganon into a pile of ash. Which reminds me, I wanted to give you a little something. Please accept this gift, which has come to be known as Urbosa's Fury. It will no doubt be of use to you.
Oh, it's kind of dope.
Both you and the princess, I know you have suffered much regarding what happened to us champions. But this is how things had to happen. No one need carry blame. So please, make it clear so she understands that. Tell her to shed any worries. And let her know I couldn't be more proud of her. You take good care of the princess. Oh, and also, take good care of Hyrule.
Oh man. And just like that, we've acquired the fourth power. Urbosa's Fury seems pretty dope. I don't know, I guess we'll have to test and see how useful it is. This is always my favorite part about, you know, defeating any of the divine beasts.
Naboru, legend of the Gerudo, celebrated over ages. And you, who were named to honor her. You are a legend as well. Isn't that right, Naboris? The bitter essence of defeat from a century ago still sits upon my tongue. But that is now in the past. It was written that Calamity Ganon once adopted the form of a Gerudo. And that will make this victory all the more satisfying. I like that. Now I can take this personally.
I wonder if that's why they don't allow men inside Gerudo.
It will be up to Link to keep Ganon occupied until the moment we unleash our strike.
Another way to stick it to Ganon, you know?
That moment is going to be so delicious.
Urbosa's Fury, a destructive power born from the unbridled anger of the champion Urbosa, summons powerful lightning to the surrounding area, trigger with a charge attack by holding Y. Oh.
Link. Link. Thanks to you, all of the divine beasts have returned to us, and the spirits of the champions are free. We will all be awaiting your clash with Ganon at Hyrule Castle.
Oh, is this the one that wouldn't give us the boots? I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster, but first, a favor. Ever heard of the legend of the 8th heroine? Holy moly. Bullseye was kind enough to lend you these boots. They evenly distribute your body weight so you can maintain your normal walking speed over deep snow. I wonder, does that actually work? I mean, I guess so. I guess in a way it does. I will tell you one thing though. I'm not a big fan of these endless night scenes that I always have to skip. I wish we just didn't have to deal with them at all. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I always just skip them. Every time I skip them. Anyway, I think we still probably need to be concealed to even get inside, but I think this is going to be a great spot to stop it for this episode, guys. I just want to say thank you so much for bearing with me through this very, very long episode and through extensive cuts of some of the more, troubling parts or parts of this episode where I still managed to get stuck, especially within that last trial within the Va Nabaris, kind of dungeon. This episode will probably still end up being long. However, there is hope. In the next episode, we are going to hopefully get our hands on the Master Sword, which I'm very excited about. Hopefully we'll have enough hearts for it, as well as I think we'll take a little bit of a journey back to Terry Town and see what we could do with that. And I'm very much looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a good time and hopefully one that you all will join me for. And then after that, I think it may be time for us to take a trip to Hyrule Castle, and take on Ganon. And so it's crazy to think that we've come this far and that the journey is almost at an end. I'm still going to be exploring and looking at many of these areas, especially, and there's got to be more stuff in here, maybe a couple more shrines or some other interesting things. But Terry Town is definitely one that I want to do, and some other things as well. Kind of some of these other areas, like these highlands. I mean, there's got to be something in there, right? There's a lot of stuff still yet to be seen. But like I said, I didn't want to make this series too long. And I think where we are right now is the perfect length. And so with a couple episodes left, I think we're getting close to the end. And I'm just so thankful, guys. I really do appreciate the support you've shown on this series. It's meant a lot to be able to share this experience with you. And in terms of this episode, if you did enjoy, drop a like on this video, comment down below. Free ways to help out and support the channel. They help out more than you know. And of course, if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, you are already in the right place. Hit that sub button. We would love to have you. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.